Cambodia's education indicators are among the lowest in Asia. Currently, 20 communities have been identified by Tabitha as needing a school. Due to high rates of poverty in rural areas, poor quality of education and insufficient numbers of classrooms and teachers, less than 80% of Cambodian students complete primary school. More than 20% of Cambodian female adolescents do not attend. Less than 80% of Cambodian students enrol in secondary school. Women's literacy rates are significantly lower than men's in most developing countries. UNESCO estimates that for the 5 to 17-year age group, about 1 in every 2 children was found to be working, and most are involved in the most hazardous forms of child labour, including domestic worker, waste scavenging or rubbish picking, fishing, working in rubber plantations, rock and sand quarrying, gem and coal mining, begging, child commercial sexual exploitation, child trafficking, and child use in drug production and sales and trafficking. Nearly 3/4 of these children didn't complete primary school. 50% of the population is under 21, and the number of street children is rising by 20% each year. To empower young change makers, we need to give them access to education. Hi, my name is Maddie, and I'm the founder of the Dream Project. The Dream Project aims to raise $68,000 to build a 6-room school in Cambodia through the Tabitha Foundation. The idea of building a school is setting children up for life. Currently, Cambodia is in an extreme poverty cycle, and 20 communities have been identified as needing a school, as there's no access to a school from where they live, or their current school is over capacity. It only takes $68,000 to build a school, and there's over 23 million people living in Australia. And if just 68,000 of them donate $1, then a school in Cambodia can be built. Are you ready to change the world? Education is a basic human right. Education is the best way to empower children, especially girls, with the tools, knowledge, strength and confidence they need to promote and protect their own rights, growth and self-sufficiency. With education, children and families, communities and even nations can break the cycle of poverty. 6 out of 10 of the world's poorest people are women, who must, as the primary family caretakers and producers of food, shoulder the burden of tilling land, grinding grain, carrying water and cooking. 875 million girls around the world can't read or write. They earn only 10% of the world's income. They own just 1% of the world's land. And each day, 39,000 girls become child brides. When women have equal access to education, it has ripple effects in the community. Not only does it impact them, but it impacts those around them. They are key driving forces against poverty. Education helps people work better and create opportunities for sustainable and viable economic growth now and in the future. An extra year of primary school can boost a child's wages by 10 to 20%, and an extra year of secondary school can add 15 to 25%. Education helps fight the spread of HIV/AIDS and other diseases, reduces mother and child mortality and helps improve health. Each year of a mother's schooling cuts the risk of infant mortality by 5 to 10%. And educated women are more likely to have smaller, healthier families. Education encourages transparency, good governance, stability, and helps fight against graft and corruption. Education can empower these children to have a say over their life choices by giving them the confidence to speak up for their rights, to demand the opportunity to continue their studies. If all students in low-income countries left school with basic reading skills, 171 million people could be lifted out of poverty. For my campaign to be successful, I need to at least raise my tipping point, which is $35,000. This will allow me to add 3 classrooms onto an already existing school in Cambodia. But my ultimate dream is to build a 6-room school that's viable on its own. And you can help with that. Once the funds are raised, I'll hand the money over to the Tabitha Foundation. And Tabitha will liaise with the Cambodian government and locals in getting land for the school and building the school and ensuring teachers, textbooks and desks so students can live a happy and longer life in their school. Tabitha Foundation is a not-for-profit organisation and takes no overheads or any of the money, so I can ensure that all money raised will go directly to bettering the lives of Cambodian families. Check out the links below, donate, and get involved in the conversation using the hashtag Change4change and the Dream Project.